What's up, everyone? Welcome to the journey. I'm just a young trader. No trust fund, no rich uncle, no inside connections. Just a laptop, a dream, and a vision so bright it keeps me up at night. They told me I was crazy. They said, you can't build an empire from nothing. You can't create generational wealth starting from zero. You don't have the capital, the experience, the connections. And you know what? Maybe they were right. Maybe I am crazy. But here's the thing. Crazy people change the world. Crazy people build empires. Crazy people refuse to accept the limits that everyone else accepts. And I'm about to show you exactly how I'm doing it. This isn't just about trading. This isn't just about making money. This is about building something that outlasts me. Generational wealth. A legacy. An empire that my future family will never have to struggle for. A life where freedom isn't a luxury. It's a given. I have a bright vision. Crystal clear, borderline obsessive. I see a future where money works for me, not the other way around. Where I'm not chasing a paycheck, but building a kingdom. And I know exactly how to get there. Not through luck, not through gambling, through a deep, calculated, step-by-step blueprint that I've spent months perfecting. Every move measured, every risk calculated, every decision made with one goal in mind, building forever. But let's be real for a second. This isn't going to be pretty. This isn't a highlight reel. This is the raw, unfiltered, ugly truth of a young trader fighting for every single inch. There will be losses. There will be sleepless nights. There will be moments where I question everything, my strategy, my mindset, my sanity. I've blown accounts before. I've felt that sickening drop in my stomach when a trade goes against me. I've stared at red screens until my eyes burned. But I've also felt the electric rush of a perfectly executed plan. The quiet satisfaction of sticking to my rules while the market rages. The cold, steel-like focus that comes when you realize, I can actually do this. And that's what this journey is about. Not winning every trade, but surviving long enough for my edge to play out. Building resilience. Forging an unbeatable mentality. Stoic in losses. Humble in wins. Obsessed with the process. So what's the plan? It starts with funded accounts. Using small entry fees to unlock serious capital. No need for thousands in personal savings. Just skill, discipline, and passing the tests that most traders fail. Then we scale, compound profits, reinvest into bigger accounts, better tools, more opportunities. Let the math do the heavy lifting. Then we diversify, take trading profits and plant them into real assets. Property, side ventures. Income streams that don't require me to stare at screens all day. And finally, the ultimate goal, generational wealth, building something that outlasts my heartbeat. A legacy that my kids and their kids will never have to start from zero like I did. That's the blueprint. Every step calculated, every trade logged, every mistake turned into fuel. And I'm documenting every single second of it right here. Now here's the part that gets me emotional. I didn't start this channel for fame. I didn't start it for money. I started it because I wanted to build something real. And I wanted to bring people with me. And you know what? You showed up. Every comment, every like, every message of encouragement, every time someone told me, I believe in you. That fuel kept me going. That fuel pushed me through the darkest days. And I haven't forgotten that. I will never forget that. So here's my promise to you. The loyal subscribers, the day one believers, the ones who push me, support me, and ride with me till the very end. I have a massive giveaway coming your way. Not some small token, not some cheap gesture. Something real. Something that gives back to the people who gave me everything, belief. I'll announce all the details later in this episode, so stay tuned till the end. But I want you to know, this journey isn't just mine. It's ours. Every win is our win. Every lesson is our lesson. Every milestone, we hit it together. And when I finally build this empire, and I will, I'm bringing every single one of you with me. So here's what I need from you. Subscribe, turn on notifications, comment below, and tell me, what's your dream? What's your vision? What are you building? Because this isn't a one-way street. This is a community, a movement, a family of hungry, humble, unstoppable people who refuse to settle. We're building something legendary together. This is episode 1. The deep plan, the blueprint, small start, massive vision, unstoppable execution. And we're just getting started. Let's build forever. Let's go. 10,526 times your money in less than 6 months, starting with just $19. No crypto, no gambling, no live account. This is the rent money blueprint. And once you see the math, you will never trade your own money again. From $19 to $200,000. Let me show you exactly how. Here is the truth that keeps 90% of traders broke. A small live account is mathematically designed to fail. You deposit $100. You risk $2 per trade. You need 50 winning trades in a row just to double your money. One loss sets you back 3 wins. One bad week, and you are back to zero. But what if you never trade your own money again? What if someone else gives you $2,500 of buying power for just $19? That changes everything. Because now your downside is $19 and your upside is $200,000. Restating the content in a slightly more concise manner. Of course, if we break down the figures to the individual digits, it's 10,526 to 1. I must say, that's undoubtedly the most outstanding bet you've ever encountered in any financial setting. Now you trade the funded account. Your only goal is 10% profit. On $2,500, that is $250. Do not chase. Do not gamble. 1 to 2% per day, that is $25 to $50. Very achievable. Phase 1 target, 10% profit. On a $2,500 account, that is $250. Phase 2 is the verification phase with a 5% target. That is $125. You have unlimited time on most firms. No rush. No pressure. You trade one micro lot per trade. You aim for $10 to $15 per day. Some days you lose $5. Some days you make 20. After 2 weeks of boring, consistent trading, you pass both phases. You complete KYC. ID, address proof. Selfie photo. 2 days later, you are funded. You now control a live $2,500 account that you paid $19 for. Your stress level? 0. Because you did not risk your rent money. You risked the price of a pizza. Now, you're trading the already funded account. Your sole objective is to achieve a 10% profit. Given that your account balance is $2,500, that means you should aim to earn a maximum of $250 daily. Remember, do not attempt to chase after profits or engage in risky gambling practices. Instead, focus on reaching 1 to 2% per day, which translates to a potential return of between $25 and $50 per day. After approximately 5 to 10 trading days, you reach the impressive milestone of $2,750. You execute your first payout request. The conventional split is allocated to you in proportion of 80%, with a subsequent 20% assigned to the firm. The allocated amount of $250 is subsequently translated into $200 directly in your pocket. The firm maintains a sum of $50 as a capital source for providing assistance. The proposed deal appears to be fair and equitable. 3 to 7 days later, $200 hits your bank account. You just turned $19 into $200 in your first month. That is a 10.5 times return. And you still have the funded account. You can keep trading it for more payouts. But you are not stopping here. You are scaling. Here is where most people make a huge mistake. They withdraw that $200 and spend it on something stupid. New shoes, dinner out, a pointless subscription. Do not be most people. That $200 is not fun money. It is fuel. It is your ladder to the next rung. You use it to buy a bigger evaluation account, a $25,000 account. Cost between $150 and $250. You have exactly $200. You buy it. You repeat the exact same process. Phase 1 target 10%. That is $2,500. Phase 2 target 5%. That is $1,250. Complete KYC. Trade the funded $25,000 account to 10% profit. That is $2,500. Your 80% split gives you $2,000. You have now turned $200 into $2,000. You never added your own money. You never stressed over a live account. You just repeated the same system on a bigger size. This takes about 3 weeks. Realistically, now you have $2,000. You do not withdraw it as a salary. You do not pay off credit cards. You buy multiple accounts. 2 $100,000 evaluation accounts. 1 $50,000 account. Total cost, roughly $1,500. You have 2,000. You can afford this. You run all three at the same time. Same strategy, same risk per trade, same daily profit targets. You are not trading more. You are just copying your trades across three accounts. Here is the math. Each $100,000 account needs 10% profit for a payout. That is $10,000 per account. Two accounts equals $20,000 profit. The $50,000 account needs 10%. That is $5,000 profit. Total profit before split, $25,000. After 80% split, $20,000. You have now turned $2,000 into $20,000. This step takes 3 to 4 weeks. Not 2 days. Not 1 week. 3 to 4 weeks of boring, repeatable trading across three accounts. Now you have $20,000. This is where most people get emotional. They see 20 grand in their account and want to buy something. A car, a vacation, a new phone. Do not do that. You delay the reward. You buy scale. You open accounts with multiple prop firms. Not just one, because each firm has limits on how many accounts you can buy. You spread across 4 or 5 top-tier firms. In total, you buy 12 $200,000 evaluation accounts and one $100,000 account. Total cost, roughly $15,000 to $18,000. You have $20,000. You can afford this comfortably. Here is the math that changes your life. Each $200,000 account needs 10% profit. That is $20,000 per account. 12 accounts equals $240,000 profit. The $100,000 account adds another $10,000. Total profit before split, $250,000. After 80% split, $200,000. You have now turned $20,000 into $200,000. Total time from that first $19, less than 6 months. Total return, 10,526 times your money. Let me say that again. 10,526 times your money in less than 6 months, starting with $19. Now let me be completely honest with you. I am not selling you a dream. This is not easy money. You will fail some evaluation accounts. You will break a daily loss limit. You will have a losing week. That is normal. That is expected. That is why you buy multiple accounts. One fails. You have 11 others running. One bad trade on one account does not blow your entire blueprint. But here is what makes this a rent money blueprint instead of a gambling addiction. When you fail a live account, you lose your own capital, your rent money, your grocery money, your savings. When you fail a prop firm evaluation, you lose the fee. $19, $150, $500. That is it. You do not go into debt. You do not skip rent. You just buy another evaluation and start over. That is the magic. Not luck. Not a secret indicator. Just math. Small downside. Massive upside. Repeatable process. And scale. Let me show you why this is called the rent money blueprint and why your future self will thank you. After month 6, you are withdrawing $200,000. But you do not withdraw it all and blow it. Here is what you actually do. The first $50,000? That is for you. You have been grinding for 6 months. You deserve to enjoy the win. Use this to pay your rent for the year. Buy that brand new iPhone you have been putting off. Get fresh clothes. New shoes. Take a vacation somewhere warm. You earned every single dollar of that $50,000. Do not feel guilty. Enjoy it. $50,000 pays your rent, buys your toys, and gives you the life you have been dreaming about. But the remaining $150,000? That is not fun money. That is future billionaire money. That money does not buy shoes. That money buys assets. That money buys your future. You take that $150,000 and you invest it. Real estate. Stocks. But here's what I do. Here is the brick to billionaires way. You invest it in cryptocurrency. The next pump. The next cycle. The coins that will go 5 times. 10 times. 20 times. You take that $150,000. You put it into the right crypto projects and you hold. 1 year later, that $150,000 is now 1.5 million, 2 million, maybe more. That is how you go from brick to billionaires. Not by spending, by investing. So let me summarize. $50,000 pays your rent, buys your toys, and gives you the life you have been dreaming about. $150,000 builds your empire. Your rent is covered. Your lifestyle is upgraded. And your future is invested. That is the rent money blueprint. That is brick to billionaires. I just gave you the entire blueprint. Every single step, every number, every timeline. No hidden course, no paid membership, just the blueprint. Now I want to hear from you. Which prop firm do you want me to review first? One that allows multiple accounts. One with fast payouts. One that does not scam you. Comment the name below. I will make a video breaking down the exact dashboard, the rules, the hidden fees, and which payout method is fastest for your country. And subscribe, because in the next video, I am showing you the exact trading strategy I used to pass these challenges without ever hitting the daily loss limit. Same strategy, same rules, same consistency, from $19 to $200,000. 10,526 times your money. Less than 6 months. No live account. Just the rent money blueprint. Your rent is waiting. See you in the next video.